friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today we have a Planything unboxing. There are the 2 new subscription kits that are available now. So we're going to take a look at these and then do something creative with them. Specifically, I have my creative journal here. It's the one that I'm currently using, and I don't have any monthly memory pages set up for April yet, and today's April 1st. So we are going to get that done so that I have that ready to go. All right, so in these 2 packages are the 2 different kits you can get from Planything. I should note that these were gifted to me, and there is a discount code for everything on Planything's site except the subscription kits. So code Amy10 will always work for you for 10% off on individual items. But we have these 2 kits here, and they're already a great deal, so no discounts on these. There's a washi tape kit, which always has 6 washi tapes, and then a planner kit, which has like 3 washi tapes, some stickers, and some other stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of it. All right. Let's see, we've got some beachy things. These are like waves. We've got watermelons. These look like little sea stars. So getting into kind of summer vibes here with these things. Let's see if I can find a piece of paper so we can swatch these out. All right, we also have, so it's like a set of like bluish tones and then a set of ones that match the watermelon more. All right. Can I get into it? All right, here we go. Can I get into this one? This one, the little perforated edge is slightly over the tape. There we go. All right, so there are 6 tapes there. Here's a little notebook that I've been using to swatch these things out over time. And notepad, notebook, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So there's the scallops, and that matches nicely with these kind of waves, which also go nicely with the stars. And then watermelon right here. We've got this kind of green and red striped one. Where's the end of it though? I feel like I've already gone a full circle. There it is. And then this one is like some leaves. So here's a nice up close view of these. Very cute. All right, so that there. That is the washi tape kit, which I think the minimum subscription she has is 2 months. So you have to do at least 2 months, but this one's available now, and then next month's you'd receive as well. All right, this is the planner kit. And by the way, if you're in the US, since the majority of my YouTube people that watch are in the US as well, if you're in the US, all the prices do include the duties and taxes and all that, so you shouldn't get any other charges like in order for your package to be delivered. So just FYI. Okay, so we've got a Summer Dreams sticker book. We have a little, oh cute, this is just a little sticky note pad. All right, then we have 3 more tapes. These are very bright. Oh, this horizontal one is so cute. It's got like this pinky peach tone, yellow and green. We're just gonna lay these ones out right on that piece of paper too. And that is a really, really pretty little scene. Okay, where's the end? This one's like a red, white, and blue stripe. And then this one is a grid washi, but it's like a kind of turquoise green that has, instead of darker lines, it's got these like beige lines. Okay, and this is right on the end of the notepad, but that's okay. All right, so there are those three as well. All right, so let's take a look at the scrapbook papers. That is so cute. Love it already. Okay, so there are 3 scrapbook papers and they're double-sided. This one's so pretty. Look at the doggy, so cute. Okay, summer vibes. That's really cool. Then kids with a pool. And then I love these stripes. Okay, so we've got those. We might use those in a minute. And then this is a 20-page sticker book. All right, so we're gonna flip through this and then set up that monthly memories page. All right, this is lots of yellow and pink. This is very cute. This is very, very cute. Okay, we've got the red, white, and blue vibes with the kind of like white buildings and blue ocean front. So pretty. All right, we've got more pink and yellow pool time. We have the turquoise vibes. I love that sea turtle. All right, we've got some stickers, like boxes that coordinate. And then we go into more of a neutral color scheme here. Oh, here are the little kids. I knew they'd come into play at some point. So cute. I love her hair. All right, we've got sweets. This is very cute. Okay, and then of course some coordinating boxes for these ones. And then some quotes. 2 pages of those as well. Okay, so we are going to create something in here. And right now I have a gap. All right, so this is the last of March. And then this is where I'm going to start writing the first day of April here, right? So I have space for a monthly memories page, which I like to put in the month name. So like this will be, what month are we going into? Oh my God, April. This is going to be April. And while it's not summer yet, really, I just want to use this stuff and pretend like I'm at the beach because it's rainy and cold this week and I'd love to get away. So we are going to figure out what to do here. We can put this in. Okay. I'm wondering which one I want to do. I kind of want to cut the window out and put the window in as a Dutch door, like a window. But I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Ooh, okay. So we are going to do that. I need to cut this though. So what I need is, I reorganized. Again, I just reorganized, but I wanted to do something different with my desk. And now these are just to the right here and out of the way and beautiful. And it's great. Okay, so we've got that. We're going to put this down and try to cut this out really nicely on here. And for that, I'm going to need this, not my rotating blade, because I'm going to try to do a pretty straight line. All right, let's see what happens. So we are going to do a window and then have a Dutch door scene in between the window. So there's going to be 3 pages to this. This is kind of crazy, but it's going to be really fun. Okay, didn't do that one yet. Okay. All right, so we've got these. That's great. So I need to make sure this is going on the first one, and it is slightly bigger than the other part. So if I do this, then it's not quite as centered. So let's also go ahead. Over here as well is my little cutting tools. Okay, so we're gonna cut off just a little bit of this, like that. And then anything extra, if there, I might have cut too much. No, actually that's great because I don't want to be right in the crack. I want to go right up to the edge here and not have it get squished in there. Okay. We'll trim off anything that's hanging over the edges once we get this taped in. Okay, another thing with my reorganization, I got some of these little baskets so it's easy to pull off my shelf and have all my things. So we are going to need the tape. I'll have to do another craft room tour like ASAP, but right now, I reorganized. I got rid of some organizational tools. I got rid of some old planners. I reorganized what sticker books are just sitting out versus put away to save. Like I don't need seasonal things out, you know, if it's not the right season and all of that. So kind of made a plan for how I'm going to do all these things. But then now the middle of my floor is a mess and I need to clean it up. So no craft room tour yet. I have hordes of recycle to do. I still have my new product that arrived that I haven't put away. So a lot of things. Okay, so you can see this is too big still. So we are going to go ahead and just trim this off on both sides. This is such a fun thing. I have never thought about making a window before that has a Dutch door like inside the window. So this is like really different, but I think it's going to be really, really cool. And yeah, it makes no sense that it's April other than kind of that, the blues about just having all the rain and cold, and it's not yet spring here really, because we don't really get spring until May, June. Okay, I'm going to cut this out. Yes. So again, get this and try to follow the line as close as possible. And then we'll have to pick what becomes part of the Dutch door on this one. Because it'll have to be something from here that kind of coordinates with the teal color, but also the ocean background, as well as being able to decorate it on both sides, you know, for the Dutch doors. So fairly symmetrical or something like that. Maybe the kids are the way to go. We'll see. Okay. So we've got this. So the idea is, where did that other piece go? Here it is. So the idea is on, not this page, but the page behind it will be this perfectly centered here. And we'll have something coming across here to help fill in this on a Dutch door. And we're gonna put something there as well to make the frame on that side too. Okay, so these are the ones that really match. It's too small to really be hanging from there. That's pretty cute though. Okay, let's just take a look at the kids really quick. Fairly symmetrical. We could do her, she'd be fairly symmetrical. So would she with her arms out as well. Okay, why don't we do some kids as well as the things that make sense here, which would be a palm tree, maybe a beach house, even though this is like a view from out of a beach house, who cares? Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'm just gonna grab my butterfly clip, if I can stop throwing it, to hold this sticker book open. All right, and so there's a palm tree on that side, so I'm gonna put this one over here. And this house on this side. And these are not perfectly symmetrical, but we'll make it work. And let's get the kids right in here. Okay, so I want this boy, this girl, and this girl. And I guess down here doesn't matter too much. Should she be on a roof? No, that makes no sense. I'm trying to make sure they fit in. Now, maybe we move the palm tree a little. See. Okay, we're gonna trim part of the palm tree. So for that, we will need the gyro cut. Okay, good enough. All right, so that's what that looks like. Now we're gonna cut out all of that. Do we want anything coming in from above? No, I don't really have what I'd want to come in from above there. Okay, so we are gonna cut right here and make this a horizontal Dutch door. A lot of this is very decorative, right? But there is going to be space for the monthly memories. May end up being more of a cover page and less of a monthly memories page, but we'll have space for a few things. Promise. Maybe. But it's all right. It's okay if it doesn't all happen. Okay. You know, I don't even know if the palm tree is going to fit in that like gap, but we'll see. Okay, so for this one, when you're cutting really close to the edge, first of all, my cutting mat actually doesn't go in that far, so I have to go really lightweight. And second of all, you don't want to go too close because this, many notebooks, this one included, is bound with string. And if you accidentally cut the string, it will be less secure, more likely to fall apart on you. So don't cut the string. Okay, so now we can see this. That's very cute. Okay, let's try to paste this down in the right spot. So what I'm gonna do is get a pencil. Do I have one in here? No. So I cleaned everything, but I am still working through the occasional thing like, what did I put away and where did I put it? And I actually need that here. So in that jar, I need a pencil, but I don't have one. Let's do a very light black dot. right in the corner there. So I know exactly where to put this. It should go right there, then line up perfectly, okay? Yes. All right, sorry, dog. We're not going to use you. All right, and my head is probably getting in view, but that's okay. All right. That's good enough. Maybe a little low right there, but really, it's okay. All right, we are going to get this and this done and then figure out everything. We need to get the word August in there. I mean, oh my God, not August, April, guys. I am, I am all over the place right now. Okay. Here we go with this one. We'll go ahead and make the palm tree work, trim a little bit if needed, which we will need to trim a little bit. So I'm not going to worry too much about the fact that the leaf is coming off the side here, because the rest of it still follows the shape. All right, the view from the front is the most important part anyways. And then this one is not going, oh, it's just the roof. The roof is fine. Okay. And we are not going to have a huge, you know, scene over there, I don't think. Unless we wanted to put that one over there. Maybe we do. Maybe this is not a monthly memory spread. Maybe this is just an April cover. We'll see. I go in thinking one thing's happening and then something else happens. So, you know, happens to the best of us. All right, we did the boy with the brown hair earlier. Let's do the boy with the blonde hair now. And actually this, it's just the tops of their heads. Let's get other girls in here too. Let's do another boy. Have two boys in here. And let's do the blonde-haired girl because we haven't used her yet. Okay. Now we just need to get them placed. Not thinking too hard about it. Her hair's going over his hand. That's okay. I don't mind it. All right, and there's that whole scene. Okay, now I'm going to go grab my Planything alphabet books. There are a few, so I'm going to go find those. And then get April, not August, April written down there. And then we'll figure this out. And again, thinking about things that need to be up here that were not. These two were not up here. I have my currently basics. I have my boxes. I have, you know, the most used sticker books are the ones that I want to use seasonally up here, but alphabet stickers need to go with the currently basics because I use these all the time. So, looking at these, I love that one, but I've used it quite a bit. Do we have enough? I don't think we have an A left, which is a problem. Okay. Let's keep looking. This one might be good, though it might be too heavy for this. This one's nice. Okay, let's look over here. I also kind of like that one. I haven't used that one yet. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and we're going to do it starting from the R, because that's in the middle. And so we're going to center that one on this. No, we're going to start with the A to just be next to the palm tree so we don't accidentally go over the palm tree. Lining this up on the horizon is going to be like a perfect little thing. looks so good. Look at that. And then I think I am going to add a beach ball right above the eye, because the beach ball is part of the kids sticker theme, so it pulls it together a little bit. That's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, now, thinking through all this, I love the ocean one, and this is gonna be wild, guys. I like making it like a frame on the back side. When I make the windows, I like having both sides be part of the frame. And so the ocean's gonna be the frame today. A lot of times I'll choose like a grid tape or something that kind of makes it look like wood or something. Nope, this time we're doing ocean because we can. We can be whimsical. We can do things that don't like make sense. We can do things that just work even if no one would ever think of them. We have free will, right? So we're going to make an ocean frame. If I can trim them in the diagonal. Okay. Trying to pick up all the extra pieces so we have our beautiful little ocean frame. And I feel like we do need some kind of scene on the back as well, like over here. So we're going to figure that out. Okay, so there we go with the ocean theme. Very cute. We need something here in a minute. I feel like we could put a few boxes here. That's a good place to put them. But, you know, I've been thinking more and more about this. And I think it would be really nice, except I don't want the summer vibes on it because it's not summer when I'm actually using this. So I'm just going to cut it like this. And we're going to get some boxes in there. So we will get a few monthly memory pieces in. Yeah, this will be good. Though, I'm wondering if I want to go a little higher. Yeah, let's go a little higher. So it'll be like there. Okay. And I'm not sure how far the paper will go over, so I'm just going to get the stuff there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how far I just counted when it was down. Okay. So we're just going to put it like this. And we are going to have to get some boxes in as well. But first, trimming this. Okay, and now this is part of the trust the process moment, right? Where it's not all the way together yet because we still have some stuff. So we are going to find boxes and make little monthly memories sections. Okay, so on this one, I think the bright stuff might look really good. So we are going to use the bright pink and put it over here. You can see how we see the boxes through this. I don't always love to do that, but in this case, I'm okay with it. I don't mind it today because I do want some monthly memories. This is where I write like the biggest things that happened in the month, the things I want to remember, so that when I'm flipping through here, I can go back to the monthly memory page, which is here, and see the biggest things. We went on a cabin trip. We had the Super Bowl that month. The Seahawks won. Bad Bunny did the halftime show. And I don't have to read through everything in February to know what the monthly memories were. So that's kind of the point of this. So I want a few spots. It doesn't need to be a ton, but a few spots to, you know, put down some memories. Okay, so looking at the colors, we do have this peach, so I'm gonna do that too. Put it a little bit higher than that one so they're not at like the same place. All right, and I think just based on this, I'm gonna put one more, just one more, and get that turquoise as well in. Okay, so those are some monthly memories. We also can get a couple right here, maybe. I'm starting to kind of run out of stickers and I don't really want to use the circles. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do a few because I do want to have some space for memories. All right, there we go. Then what do I want right here? I could, once I fix the tape, all washi tapes will sometimes like peel up in weird spots and you just have to kind of take off enough to reset it. And then if you're having trouble a lot, oh, that one was all messed up, pull it more slowly because it's less likely to rip at that point. I'm going to use this like a floor right here. You don't really need it, but when we're looking at it from this page, it just pulls it together a little more. So I'm going to do it on this side too. Okay, make it straight though. We'll have a little bit to trim, I think. Or just push into the crack there. Okay, and I could put a line of washi around it, but I don't really think it needs it. And here we go. Look, our little April cover page with some spots for memories, with our little mini horizontal Dutch door and the window, and April. That's so cute. Okay, I love it. This is so much fun. Thanks again to Planything for sending me these items. These items are available now as the planner subscription and the washi tape subscription, so go check it out. I'll link her down below. All right, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.